heard a story one time that always makes me think. It puts into perspective what we value and why we value it. And so the story goes like this. There was a businessman on a plane, and the plane crashes in what seems like the middle of nowhere. And he finds himself stranded on a desert island. He wakes up out of his fog. He realizes where he is. He's looking around on the island, and he comes across a native who's there. The native is sitting peacefully, looking out onto the water, drinking a delicious drink from a coconut. And the businessman rushes over to him and says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I found you." The native looks at him and says, "Okay." He says, "We have to get out of here. We gotta go. Let's make a raft, a boat, something so we can get back to civilization." The native calmly looks at him and says, "Why?" The businessman, a bit perplexed, we got to get back to real life. I got to get back to my business. I got to get back to my work. The native looks at him and says, "Why?" The businessman, now a bit frustrated, says, I have things to do. I have to work. I have to make money." The native says, "Why?" He says, "So I can make money, so I could, retire on a beach somewhere, so I could sit by the water and just relax." The native looks at him with his coconut and can't understand why. So that's an interesting example of what we value. Why are we doing the things that we're doing? What's the end goal? What's the motivation? Why is it that we're doing what we're doing? Oftentimes they say, with more money, more problems. The simpler your life is, the easier it is to manage your life and your resources. Now, that's not to say to not aspire to things, but what are the things that you're aspiring to? Are you aspiring to have more assets, more wealth, more money? Or are you aspiring to have the things in life that make you enjoy life more? The relationships you build, the family you have, the network you have, the experiences you make, the moments you make that you can remember. Those are the things that add meaning and value to life. And the assets that you have help you get to those points. But you want to make sure that you balance it in a way where you don't work so much on building the assets and the wealth and the things that you forget about building the relationships and the moments and the experiences. Because when we do that, we miss out. And in a way, with the idea of the businessman and the native, it was there. The native was already at the place that the businessman wanted to work so hard to attain. He was already there. The businessman was so short-sighted that he just said, "I have to get back to making my money," so he could do the exact same thing that he was asking the native to leave. But that was just a short thought I had. Definitely let me know what you think about that story. Make sure that you also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to build it. We're going to have more insightful content. And as always, thank you and stay blessed.